This is a topic I've always wanted to talk about, and it's the topic of what I believe true character development is. Because I feel many people don't really have a good understanding of what it is, and this is something that needs to be said. So, to start off, what is true character development? True character development is the profound evolution and growth of a character's personality, beliefs, and values throughout a story. It goes beyond surface level changes and captures the essence of a character's journey and transformation. Why is true character development so crucial in storytelling? Well, it adds depth and realism to the characters, allowing us to connect with them on a deeper level. It helps us understand their motivations, their struggles, and ultimately, their triumphs. The character development creates emotional investment and keeps us engaged throughout the narrative. Characters face challenges and hardships that test their mettle. These obstacles push them beyond their limits, forcing them to confront their weaknesses and fears, then embark on a journey of self-discovery, reflecting on their experiences, their choices, and the impact they have on others. This introspection leads to personal growth and transformation. Interactions with other characters shape and mold their development. Relationships expose them to diverse perspectives and foster empathy, trust, and personal connections. Character development often involves a shift in values and beliefs. Over time, characters learn from their mistakes, challenge their preconceptions, and develop new perspective on life. They evolve not only for their own benefit, but also to contribute meaningfully to the narrative and themes of the story. One shining example is the evolution of the character Guts in Berserk. Guts begins as a tormented and vengeful individual, but through his journey, he learns resilience, self-awareness, and the importance of human connections. His transformation showcases true character development. Guts' character development is deeply rooted in the trauma and hardships he endures throughout his life. From a young age, he is subjected to violence, betrayal, and loss, leading him down a path of vengeance and self-destruction. However, true character development occurs when Guts finds resilience within himself, the ability to withstand and rise above his traumatic experiences despite the immense physical and emotional wounds he suffered. Guts learns to face adversity head-on and emerges as a stronger and more determined individual. Guts' true character development is reflected in his inner struggle and moments of self-reflection. As he battles against the powerful forces and confronts his own inner demons, he begins to question his motivations and his purpose in life. Guts grapples with feelings of rage, fear, and guilt, eventually realizing that his journey is not solely driven by vengeance, but also by the desire to find his own identity and inner peace. These introspective moments showcase Guts' capacity for self-awareness and his commitment to personal growth. An important moment showcasing Guts' inner conflict is when he has to make a decision between his own personal dream and the Band of the Hawks. Guts' character development is intricately tied to his relationships with other characters. Through interactions with individuals such as Griffiths, Casca, and his newfound companions, Guts experiences the transformative power of human connections. He learns to trust, to rely on others, and to form deep emotional bonds. These relationships challenges his solitary nature and expose him to perspectives and values beyond his own, fostering empathy and personal growth. One moment of this in particular is when we see him opening up to Casca about his past trauma and learns to overcome it. While true character development often serves as a crucial element in crafting compelling narratives, sometimes there are instances where it falls short of expectations. One such example can be found in the character of Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. Despite the initial promise, Eren's character development reveals certain flaws in its execution, offering insights into how not to approach true character growth. Eren's character development is marred by inconsistent motivations. Initially portrayed as a determined and justice-driven protagonist seeking freedom, his motives gradually shift without sufficient justification. The abrupt changes in his goals and actions make it challenging for readers to empathize and connect with his character, as it becomes unclear what drives his decision. This lack of coherence hinders the believability and depth of Eren's character development. An example is in Season 4, where he transforms into a cold, emotionless, and highly calculative individual with little build-up, making it feel jarring for the audience. True character development often stems from internal conflicts that challenge and shape the protagonist. Unfortunately, Eren's development falls short in this aspect. While external conflicts abound in the story, Eren's internal struggles and personal growth remain relatively stagnant. The narrative focuses more on the actions he takes rather than exploring his psychological journey, resulting in a shallow portrayal of his character development. This is shown with a lack of deep exploration of Eren's mind when he had to be faced with a difficult decision like committing genocide. Thorfinn from Vinland Saga serves as another example of flawed character development, highlighting certain aspects that hinder the portrayal of true growth. Thorfinn's character development suffers from a lack of significant growth over an extended period. Introduced as a vengeful and violent young warrior seeking revenge, his journey towards personal transformation is hindered by a prolonged stagnation. Despite the passing of time, he remains trapped in a cycle of grief and anger, struggling to break free from his single-minded pursuit and evolve as a character. This stagnation diminishes the impact of his development and fails to deliver a compelling arc. Till the very end of the first season, we still see him being motivated purely by revenge, with little moments of introspection. While character motivations can evolve over time, Thorfinn's motivation in Vinland Saga exhibit inconsistencies that undermine his character development. Originally driven solely by revenge, his motivations later shift towards seeking peace and understanding. However, these shifts occur abruptly and lack sufficient exploration or build-up. Consequently, the transitions in his motives feel forced and lacking in authenticity, hindering the believability and depth of his character development. The use of a dream sequence for his character change causes his character development to feel rather forced and arbitrary. True character development is often fueled by internal conflicts that challenge the protagonist's beliefs and values. Unfortunately, Thorfinn's internal struggles receive limited exploration throughout the series. Despite undergoing various adversities, his internal conflict remains largely unchanged, limiting the depth of his character arc. The absence of substantial inner turmoil diminishes the impact of his growth and renders his development less impactful and engaging. In conclusion, true character development is a crucial aspect of storytelling that can greatly enhance the depth and impact of a narrative. It involves the growth, transformation, and evolution of protagonists as they navigate their journeys. While some characters succeed in delivering compelling development, others may fall short. Guts from Berserk emerges as an example of a successful character development, while Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan and Thorfinn from Vinland Saga showcase shortcomings in their growth. Guts' character development in Berserk stands out due to its gradual and layered progression. From a traumatized and vengeful warrior, Guts undergoes a complex journey of self-discovery, facing internal and external conflicts that challenge his beliefs and values. His growth is organic, driven by compelling motivations and a constant exploration of his inner turmoil. Throughout his experience, Guts evolved into a multifaceted character whose development feels authentic, engrossing readers and leaving a lasting impact. On the other hand, both Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan and Thorfinn from Vinland Saga exhibit shortcomings in their respective character development. Eren's development suffers from inconsistencies in his motives and a lack of genuine growth. While initially presented as a determined and passionate character, his motivation later becomes convoluted and his character arc loses focus. Similarly, Thorfinn's growth is hindered by stagnant development, inconsistent motivations, and a lack of internal conflict. These factors prevent his character from reaching its full potential, leaving the readers unsatisfied with his journey. That's all I gotta say. If you liked the video, subscribe. If you're interested in more similar content, leave a comment if you agree or disagree and I'll try to answer them. Thanks for watching.